Hello parents, I'm Dr. Tanisha Burke, psychologist and parenting coach. Welcome to the Strengthen Families Through Science series. In today's episode, we will be discussing why children lie and what we can do about it. Before we get started, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time we publish a new video. So let's get into today's topic. Children typically begin to lie between the ages of 2 and 3 years old. At this stage, children are developing their language skills and becoming more aware of their surroundings. They may start to understand the concept of lying, and they may use lies as a way to test boundaries and to understand cause and effects. At first, our young children may not fully understand the implications of their lies, and they may simply repeat something they have heard or want to think that they can use lies to get what they want. However, our children, as they get older, their lies can become more elaborate and deliberate, and we will go through some of the scenarios in which they may choose to lie. It's important to note that lying is a natural part of a child's development and not necessarily a sign of problematic behavior. However, as parents, we must address lying behavior in a positive and constructive way to help our children develop honesty and integrity as they get older. So why do our children lie? Children may lie for a variety of reasons depending on their age, developmental stage, and individual circumstances. So we're now going to look at some examples of situations in which our children may lie. The first is testing our boundaries. Young children may lie as a way to test the boundaries of what is allowed or forbidden. They may not fully understand the implications of their lies and may simply be curious about what happens if they tell a little fab. They may also use it to escape punishment. So, children who are fearful of punishment may lie to get out of it, to save themselves from embarrassment and from pain. The third is developing a sense of morality. So, as our children's sense of right and wrong grows sharper, they tend to lie more as they are better able to anticipate which behaviors might get them into trouble. The fourth reason is to avoid consequences. So older children in particular may lie as a way to avoid getting into trouble or facing consequences for their actions. They may feel afraid of punishment or may not want to disappoint their parents or other authority figures. The fifth reason is seeking attention. Some children may lie as a way to get attention or to impress their peers. They may embellish their stories or exaggerate their accomplishments to gain recognition or approval. The sixth reason is coping with stress or anxiety. So our children may lie as a way to cope with the stress or anxiety of their everyday life. They may feel overwhelmed by a situation and may not know how to express their feelings in a healthy way. So for them, lying is a perfect option. Our final reason is that they may lie because it is difficult for them to distinguish reality from fantasy. And you will see this in young children. Young children may struggle to distinguish between what is real and what is fantasy, and may tell tales or make up stories that are not true. Now that we understand some of the reasons why children lie, let's look at some positive parenting strategies parents can use to respond to when children lie. The first strategy is to create an open and safe environment. Children are more likely to lie if they feel afraid of getting into trouble or fear their parents' reaction. Parents can create a safe and open environment by encouraging honesty and assuring their child that it's okay to make mistakes. The second strategy is that it's important that we as adults model honesty. Children often mimic the behavior of their parents, so it's important for us to model honesty in our own actions and language. This means being truthful and transparent even when it's uncomfortable. The third strategy to promote honesty and reduce lying is to encourage communication. Parents can encourage communication by asking open-ended questions and actively listening to their children's responses. When children feel heard and understood, they are more likely to feel comfortable sharing the truth. The fourth positive parenting strategy to reduce the incidence of lying is to use positive reinforcement. When a child tells the truth, it's important to reinforce that behavior with positive feedback, such as a praise or a small recognition. This helps the child to associate honesty with positive outcomes. The fifth strategy is to focus on problem solving. Rather than focusing solely on the act of lying, parents can act with their children to solve problems and find solutions to the issues that led to the lying behavior. This helps children develop problem-solving skills and encourages honesty as a means of resolving conflicts. The sixth strategy to combating lying in our children is to set clear expectations. Children need clear expectations and consequences for their actions. Parents should set these expectations for honesty and communicate consequences for lying, such as losing privileges. Our final strategy for reducing incidences of lying is to be patient and consistent. Changing behavior takes time, and it's important that we be patient and consistent with our children as we help them to resolve any lying behavior. Consistency in expectations and consequences help children understand the importance of honesty and trust in the relationship. So it's important for us as parents to understand that lying is a natural part of a child's development and not necessarily a sign of problematic behavior. By addressing lying behavior in a positive and constructive way, we as parents can help our children develop honesty and integrity as they grow older. Thank you so much for watching our video on positive parenting strategies for responding to children's lies. We hope that you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any comments, questions, or share, please leave them in the comment section below. Take care until our next video.